Hello and welcome to another episode of the Indie Minutes. I am jakepeter, and today we are playing Braid. Braid is another puzzle platformer, one of my all-time favorite games after some of the other ones I've said are my favorite games. But it's super great. That constellation actually doesn't show up until you've beat the game, and these puzzle pieces are not mandatory to be beaten on the entire game. But we're just going to show off some of the puzzles you get from going on to this game. So, you get storybooks that tell you the story of what's going on when you start playing. So you get the storybooks that tell you what's going on when you start playing the game, and you have individual levels that go on into just what's playing in the game. And they have a bunch of different little aspects that go on. So this is the first little tutorial level, and it's telling you all the lovely different things you can do. When you fall, when you jump, you just straight fall. So that's not something you want to do. Yeah, that outline is showing something that you've already collected. And I would highly suggest, when you play this game, to play it to its utmost core and just finish it all off in one playthrough if you can. But when you jump on these enemies, they give you a nice little bouncing animation, which allows you to go up there. And then that cannon spawns more, so you're not infinitely stuck on what's going on. But if you jump on more than one enemy in a row, you actually get a bigger jump, which is what we were showing off right there. But yeah, this door then sets us off into the next little area. And seeing as there's a door up here, we're now going to need to get a key. A lot of this game deals with grabbing keys and grabbing puzzle pieces, and just platforming through the game in a way that you can. What's nice is you actually get some great physics when going with it, but we're actually getting off on the physics because we're away from where we need to be. And you can actually grab these with the puzzle pieces, and to get up there, you're actually going to want to move these puzzle pieces when you come in to be right up there, so that we can go up there and grab it. We'd jump over there and show that off, of course. And then there's actually a way to bring the enemies over here to get that last puzzle piece. And so this is a level that you're actually going to see a few times pop up throughout the whole game, because it's centered in just the right way to be doable in a handful of ways. Because there's going to be a bunch of different little, what's it called? A bunch of different... Okay, that was part of the game where we were hitting stuff. So you can actually rewind, and if you die, you need to rewind. So, yeah, you rewind by pressing the square or the X button. And I just realized we actually didn't want to take the guy off over here. So you can go faster by pressing the triggers. I am using a gamepad because gamepads, I believe, work a lot better for most platformers. So we're going back a little bit. We're going to wait for him to spawn where we want him to. Then we go across. There we go. Now we have what we needed. So that's showing the puzzle piece on screen, and then, of course, we got this puzzle piece up here. That's something cool. So there are different doors. There are different doors that take out either all the enemies or some other stuff. Again, there's a way to take an enemy from over here all the way to over there, but we're just going to show it off. So you would do something along the lines of getting this picked up and then moving that back to the left. And there is a puzzle piece up here. Let's see if we get it one try. If we don't, then oh well. Okay, we can't actually die. We need to be able to do that instead. But yeah, that's how you get up here. You're going to want to fall and not die. That's an important thing. We're going to hide. Oh, if we can. Shoots. Let's go up here now. Let that little monster fall down on us. Then we can go back up here and survive. Congratulations, enemy. You have been almost slayed. You've been pretty much slayed. So there will actually be enemies in the future that have a green door, which means that it doesn't matter if they've been in, like, no matter what you do with reversing time, you can't find them. I'm sorry, but the princess is in another castle. So that was that area right there. That was the whole first area. And then you go on, and these puzzles actually tell a story of your character in a way, but it doesn't really make sense unless you're actually playing through them. And then that staircase up here, I'm not going to spoil that for you because that won't be fun. You need to play the game yourself. It's something that I highly suggest that everyone play. It's relatively a quick play if you know what you're doing. As you see, we made it through that first level quite quickly, but these other levels do introduce concepts that are a lot different to each other. So I'll go into a little more advanced 6 here. We got story stuff. We're not going to ruin how the story works. Yeah, in this level... There we go. There's the ring. What am I doing with the ring? I think it's just showing off the ring here. There we go. So we've got to do many different things. There's this moving thing here. And so we want that to move really slow, because we need that key. So we want to get over there, and that's a little bunny. That's going to hurt us quite a bit if we don't get to it. There are a few times where their keys are going to be glowing green, which means you can actually reverse time after you grab the key. But this is how we get through here. You're going to want to keep that there so you don't get stuck. So then you'd grab this, and then grab that so you actually move faster. I know it's weird going from, like, the first stage to the next stage. We're going to wait here. How do I do this? I know it has something to do with making these go slower. And so you actually can reach the next one. And I'm being impatient. Let's not be impatient, Jake. Okay, let's wait one more time. So we make it go slow until it reaches us. And then we can jump, make it go slow until it reaches us. And then that's how you get across this whole entire thing, is by going slow and letting it reach you. Yeah, that's another concept that it's going to take some time to master. I haven't actually played this game in a long time, but yet I'm able to remember a lot of these things. So this one, you actually want to drop it underneath the cannon. And then you can get this on its way over. Because you'll actually be able to jump, and you're going to become slow and not be able to reach that. But we're going to let that one stay and not take it. Just because you can understand the concept after seeing it a few times. So this one is arguably one of the hardest to grab. Because you want to put this over here, so that starts slowing them. You're able to jump off of these dudes if you get the angle correct. Let's see if we can get it. Nope, that's not right. Never mind, I can just jump over that. Why'd I think otherwise? Why'd I think otherwise? Wait for the next one. And oh my gosh, that did not work. Let's see. I think there's a cheap way to do it like this. If you catch the edge of him. Just let me catch the edge. Let me catch the edge. Be able to get up there, but okay, yeah. And there's another chance where you're trying to get that down to get that other puzzle piece. We have that ring down there. It goes slow enough to reach where you need to reach it. Then you've got this thing right here where you want them to go slow as well. I'll let you figure this puzzle out yourself a little more. But that puzzle piece, once you reverse time, you still get to keep that puzzle piece, which is why it's glowing green. If you leave your ring in one room, you're able to get into the next room. Impassable foliage. This one's another really hard one. Where does it go here? I believe it goes here, so that that top one can actually go out and reach it. And that thing, you need to put the ring underneath it to be able to get past that one. And then, yeah, there's a bunch of things to do here. to 100% all the puzzles, it will take you some time to do it a first try. In this one, we have the elevator thing going down. Yeah, as I said, this is just the level in general. I'll show off just this area. This puzzle you'll have fun with when you get here. It's going to be a brain bender for sure. It's going to be a brain bender. But once you figure these puzzles out for yourself, you're going to be so happy with yourself. You're going to be so happy with yourself. I'll show this one off because it's a little easier than the others I can say. Okay, never mind. I don't do that here. There we go. So you actually want to have that key go in slow motion when you get to this point, because that will then slowly fall. Wait, no, you put the key. You put the ring up there with it. Okay, to make it go slower. I'm not going to show it off at this point, because I messed up myself. But that's how you do that part. And then we can run off to the right. And then I'm going to leave it here because you're going to get some spoilers if we actually go off to the right. I don't want there to be spoilers on your end. Too many spoilers. We've already shown off some of the last few levels and some of the first few levels. But if a game where you can bend time to your own will in a platformer sense is your cup of tea, then I would definitely pick it on up. It has been out for a long time, so it's held its gravy, I guess you can say. It's held its place in my heart after all these years for an indie game. So yeah, go ahead, pick it on up. There's going to be a link to a buy it down in the description below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up to help spread that positivity. Press that subscribe button to see more videos from me in the future. And until next time, everyone, let's peace.